Republican candidate proposes forcing migrant women to marry American men.
Um, Hold on. So,
I think I'm getting tired because I just misread this guy's name as David Farts.
uh, I'm gonna need some context. I need to know. I need to know what the
So it is not a candidate that has any actual chance of winning anything. He's
that
running
doesn't
for
mean
governor of
anything.
California.
That doesn't mean anything. Donald Trump had no chance of winning anyway.
I mean, he's a Republican running for governor of California.
Um, just quick question: wasn't Arnold Republican?
Yeah, I guess so.
Like,
Okay, maybe he does have a chance.
anyway.
So, Republican candidate for governor it has proposed forcing immigrant women living in the country to marry American incels to avoid deportation.
This is so. You know what's funny? You know what's really funny about this? Jordan Peterson already advocated for this 4 fucking years ago.
Oh yeah. No, this guy is undoubtedly a Jordan Peterson fan.
Because he.
So that's probably where he got the idea. But you know what I find really funny about this? So I found this story when Yvette d'Entremont, Cybabe, I think she goes by. Anyway, she reposted this on, I think it was on Twitter. And her comment on that was that, like, okay, if he actually makes this an official policy, like if he actually wins the election and makes this a policy, then what that means is that incels would then have to legally register as incels with the government in order to know whether or not they qualify for this forced marriage arrangement thing. So
Everybody gets mail order brides.
It would literally become a matter of government record that you're an unfuckable douchebag. Thank you for redeeming the hydrate, but I filled up this massive cup thinking that it would be enough for me tonight, and then I drank all of it before anyone redeemed any hydrates. So
I fill up the cup of a bullet.
Yes.
And I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah, well, I mean, my normal water bottle has had water sitting in it for like the last week or so, so I probably need to like get new O-rings for it and give it a thorough washing.
Yeah.
So this I thought this would be enough to last me through the stream. So I am plenty hydrated currently. So thank you for redeeming it.
You know, for those who want to look up the term, I'm not making a joke when I'm talking about this bit from Jordan Peterson. The term that he used was enforced monogamy.
Mm-hmm. And then he got really high and mighty and angry at anyone who suggested that such a thing would actually mean forcing people to get married.
I'm sorry that your words have meanings. I'm sorry that your words have weight.
He's sorry about that too.
Asgore Dreamer, thank you for redeeming your points for an owl.
Yeah. So yeah, he says he wants to deport all the men, but the women should marry the incels. Just why? Like, how does that make any sense to anyone?
I don't know.
But I did like this. Matt Losby, chair of the Libertarian Party of Idaho, who he's gotten in some hot water himself over the past few years. He wrote that if you actually knew anything about the right wing, you would know that this is quite the moderate position.
That is not.
You're not supposed to say that out loud.
Yeah, that's so. Again, I get that that's the Nick Fuentes position. I get that that's the shit that he advocates for, though he doesn't advocate for it with immigrants. It's also really weird. Just a quick tangent, a quick aside. It's really weird hearing Nick Fuentes wax lyrical about the day he'll finally marry an underage bride, and then never once ever having seen him be around or touch a woman. It's always been men.
He's very obviously gay. Like we all know this by this point. Like, how many times has he been caught with gay porn?
We're fairly certain that he sucked Destiny's dick. We know that he went on the date with the Nazi Catboy. We know he's gotten caught with trans porn, which is like when a Republican really, really, really wants to go, no. I like women. I just really have to have the dick there, and they don't know the why there.
Mm.
I'm like, my guy, it's... Look, I understand you're exploring your stuff. I 100% understand, but at the same
Paige is
time...
asking why Destiny. You want to tell that story? I don't remember the details.
So,
I'm sure you...
Destiny had Nick over at his house so that they could have a dual stream together where they bounced ideas off of each other, and yeah, they disagreed on a lot of shit. Obviously, Destiny is liberal. Nick Fuentes is a Nazi fascist. There's a few other words we could use to describe him, but none of them are kosher for stream. So while they were there were some comments made about Destiny's then partner, and I don't remember all of the details from this point on, but for some reason the idea circulated afterwards that Nick Fuentes had gone down on Destiny. Dan says, Nick Fuentes, his position is on his hands and knees.
So, Asina Salon posted in the Twitch chat a link to. Now, I was aware of this. I wasn't going to cover it, but since you made me click on it anyways, may as well mention it. So there's a YouTuber, Tiffany Fong, who posted on Twitter showing how much money she was making, which was about $42,000 a month. And she was talking about how great Twitter Premium is. Look at how much money I'm making, or whatever.
Yeah, 21,000 of it was from frickin' Elon.
Yeah, but so that's the thing. It was not actually saying that it was from Elon. It was just like the Twitter payment. Like it supposedly was just what her account had earned from all the interaction or whatever that she'd done on the platform. Like that's how it was supposed to be. And I don't know who it was. I didn't pull their tweet, but I did see it. There was like a person posted about how like, oh, this is just because Elon wants to have sex with her. He's 100% just upped her analytics so that he can have sex with her. And someone responded to him with like, no, you just wish like Elon could just slide into her DMs anytime he wants. He doesn't need to pay her. He's the richest man on the planet. He could do that anytime he wants. And then the story broke that he did slip into her DMs, and he asked if he could impregnate her, and she said no. And then suddenly he unfollowed her, and her payments from Twitter got suspiciously smaller, like significantly smaller. So yeah, no, he was fanboying over a YouTuber, wanted to sleep with her with his allegedly misshapen dick. And yeah, she shot him down, so he cut her funding.
Yay. So. Also, just realized why the Nick Fuentes... I did a
also,
quick...
I would just like to point out that the tweet that was sent to me, this is the picture that they chose for Elon.
The face you make when he hits one of the eyes with the special liquid. But the Nick Fuentes Destiny thing happened because there was a alleged leaked sex tape that seemed to clearly show Destiny, and it was with another man, and it seemed timing-wise that the most liable person would have been Fuentes, but that's as far as everything's gotten. It's in the very allegedly area because the technically leaking of that around is a form of revenge porn. Very likely. So, that's about as far as that goes. We don't know for sure, but like... Anywho.
So Drew Harrison, where is it? Nope, not that one. My YouTube chat is a little bit behind on my highlighty thingy. Anyway, okay, I'll just read it out. Drew Harrison says, I've never sucked a dick, but for $21K a month, I'll try. Well, maybe not Elon. I do have standards.
I have sucked a dick, and probably will do so again.
Yeah, but also not Elon.
Not Elon. Not any dude's dick. That's just gross.
Do I need to make it weird again?
I think we're already kind of there.
I could make it so much weirder. We have done that before. I'm just going to move on to the next story. This was...
Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I really could not do any of this without all of you. Those of you watching, and especially those of you who support me on Patreon. I wanted to go ahead and take a minute to thank all of you who do that, because with YouTube being what it is these days, I really cannot do this full time without the support from each and every one of you. Those people would be Red Joker, Purple Poundini, Jemshin, Britzkrieg, Jupe the Malignant, Michael, Ravalern, Mabbity Babbity, Astral Frontier, Tales of Atonement, Nixie Chan, Kiri Artemis, Victorian Alchemist, I'm not saying the last part of that, and you know that, Leela Ururaka, Arcton Arclacier, Kiratorian, Dren Hadamata, Jordan M, John L, Lord Bleck, Smiling Game Master, and Fireshard. Thank you so very much. But since you're here, why not go ahead and try watching another one? There should be one that's on the screen right now. And if you are a patron of mine, I wanted to go ahead and thank you again for all of your support. There is still a video you could press though, if you'd like. I would appreciate it just a little bit.